name is Lulu, and what's up, guys? My name is Lulu, and these are my books. Today, we are filming a video. This is... Okay, so to be honest, this was kind of like a last minute type thing. However, I think it's going to be very fun. Today, we're going to be talking about books that I am highly anticipating for like the rest of this year and going into 2024. God, I can't believe it's August already. Honestly, I go back to school in a couple of weeks. I know I'm not excited. However, we do have a list of books that I am very highly anticipating for the next year. This is just a list of books that I have that I got off the top of my head, and then when that ran out, I went to Goodreads and was like, hey, what's coming out? So first off, Labyrinth's Heart by M.A. Carrick. So this is the third book in the Rook and Rose trilogy that I'm currently reading right now. I'm literally halfway through, oh god, I'm halfway through The Mask of Mirrors, and I'm very highly anticipating the release of the last book, because by then, I'll have no excuse to not finish it. I'll find one, but you know what? I won't have one. I won't have a good one. Okay. Next book is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. So I have not read Fourth Wing. I just haven't. However, I am anticipating Iron Flame, mainly because I don't know how many books are going to be within the series. And honestly, I'm fairly excited to get to Fourth Wing because I've heard a lot of good things about it. Not just in like the romance aspect of it. However, I do really want to see how how Iron Flame is received before I jump into like getting invested into the series, because the first book obviously went way viral. However, I don't know how Iron Flame is going to be received, since it is the second installment and people are expecting a lot of big things from it. So we're gonna see how that goes. I did pre-order it. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. So we'll just see how that goes, you know? Okay, next book is Foxglove by Adeline Grace. So this is going to be the sequel to Belladonna. Again, I have not read Belladonna. I have not read it, though I am very excited to get to it. I thought it was a standalone, but now that it's getting a second book, I'm more inclined to read it. I don't know why. It just kind of like, it just feels like I should have read it by now that I know a second book is coming out. I don't even know if it's going to be just like a duology or if it's going to go any further than that. I don't know anything. All I know is that I'm fairly excited because of like the whole morally gray aspect poison thing. So yeah, let's do that. She Who Became the Sun and He Who Drowned the World. So He Who Drowned the World actually hasn't come out yet, but She Who Became the Sun has. Which is the first book in a duology, and it's called the Radiant Emperor duology, I believe. And the Bergen Binding actually did a special edition set for it, and I did order it, like the fiend I am. But I'm fairly excited. I have not read She Who Became the Sun. However, now that I've read the description of it, I now understand like the title more, and I've also read like the first chapter or two on Kindle Unlimited. So I am very excited for it. So we're getting real spicy, okay? Once Upon a Broken Heart. So specifically with this, the third book is coming out soon, and I think it's the last book. Mainly because Fairy Loot is doing a whole series on it. Like, they're bringing the whole thing back, and they're releasing a 3-book set that you can pre-order in like, I think November, and I'm planning on getting it. I very much plan to. So yeah, I'm very excited about that, actually. Like, these editions are absolutely freaking gorgeous. Like, I swear to God, I'm so excited to have them just like in my hands. It's gonna be so pretty. I also read the first chapter of Once Upon a Broken Heart just to make sure I'd actually be interested, and I didn't buy this on impulse. Nah, I'm fully hooked. No, seriously, I read the first chapter and then no, that's not what happened. So on Kindle Unlimited, they had a sample. I only planned on getting like halfway through a sample. I was like, okay, well, I'll just read half of it. I finished the fucking sample. That's how hooked I was. So I'm gonna need that book to come to me now. So yeah, the rest of the series of The Will of the Many. So Will of the Many by James Islington. He's the same guy who wrote The Shadow That Was Lost, I think is the name of the book. I can't see it from here. But I have his first trilogy, and I don't know if it's going to be the series itself is called Hierarchy, but I don't know like how many books are actually going to be in it. But I know that I'm fairly excited for the rest of it to come out. I've read like the first like maybe quarter of the book, and I'm like, okay, give me. See, the thing is, I just cannot stay focused on multiple books at a time. I used to be able to, but I can't do that now. It's like, I used to be able to do that. In middle school specifically, I was very, very good at reading multiple plot lines and storylines and staying focused. But like now that I'm older, nah, won't be able to do that. The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. So, this is going to be, I think, the last book to, like, the whole, like, Folk of the Air, like, world thing that's going on. I know, The Stolen Heir focuses on Oak and, the other little girl thing. I completely forget her name. However, I know it focuses on Oak as like a young person and him going and him having to like take the throne from Carden and Jude. I know that it has something to do with that, and I know that there's like a love plot in there too. It's not enemies to lovers. However, it is like this like a small little love plot thing with a lot of politics in between there because Oak is a prince, and I think this girl is also like a princess, I think. Maybe. I remember reading about her. She wasn't very memorable though. It feels bad to say because this girl literally, spoilers. This girl literally, she was muzzled by her parents for like the majority of the book. She wasn't very memorable. She was just kind of that little girl that was like really, that was there, and everybody was kind of creeped out and disgusted. But either way, I'm very excited for that, honestly. I'm really, really excited, actually. Really excited for that. So that I can actually pick up The Stolen Heir and Prisoner's Throne and like go through them in one go, you know? And I'm also getting them. Personally, I plan to get them in the Barnes & Noble exclusive editions because I have How the King of Elfhame Learned 8 Stories in the regular edition. However, I want the other books, since they're actually within this world and not like just a novella thing, to match the rest of the Core Prince series as I have it. So we're gonna see. I've seen photos online. They look good. Heavenly Tyrant by Shiran J. Zhao. I think that's her name. However, this book specifically, like it's the sequel to Iron Widow, and I've honestly been like waiting for it. I didn't know it would be coming out next year. However, the cover for it looks amazing, and also I'm really excited because the story of Wu Zetian but reimagined in like a sci-fi world. Gimme, honestly, I'm really excited. And also Heavenly Tyrant is just such a good name because if you don't know the history behind it, I'm not going to go into it very much. There are probably a lot of documentaries here on YouTube you can find. However, with the whole with the whole Wu Zetian being the first and only female emperor China has ever had, her image was very much tainted by the men of the future after she died. And it's like, and everybody's trying to figure out, like, was she a killer? Was she murderous? Was she a bitch? Was she actually good? And it's just kind of like, I think it's a very interesting title because I remember there's specifically she tried to specifically she was called Heavenly Empress during her time as she served as like Empress, but after she became Emperor, she just I don't know. I don't remember specifically what happened. All I know is that she had a very interesting life. She was referred to as Heavenly Empress for a specific amount of time, but I don't know how long. However, I'm very excited for this, and also the world of Iron Widow is just so cool. So yeah, let's do that. The Atlas Complex by Olivia Blake. So I have not read any of the Atlas 6 books. I haven't read the Atlas 6. I have not read the Atlas Paradox. All because I was waiting for the Atlas Complex to come out. I thought the Atlas 6 was going to be just a duology, but no, there's a third book coming out. And I was like, okay, I'll just get it after all those books come out and just get them all at once because I'm a crazy person. So we're gonna see, but I've heard a lot of good things about the Atlas 6 in general, and so I'm fairly excited for that. Especially since it's like morally gray, dark academia vibes and everything. Really excited, honestly. Next book, I think this is, yeah. Next book is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. That's going to be the sequel to Divine Arrivals. I didn't know it was getting a sequel. So I'm assuming Fairy Loot is going to do like a special edition of it, because I do have the Fairy Loot edition of Divine Rivals. So I'm fairly excited for that. Divine Rivals already interests me, so I'm very excited to see what Ruthless Vows is actually going to be and how it's going to go. You know, very excited, especially since this is like kind of like a more historical setting on it. It's not modern in any way. It's literally very historical with a lot of magic roped into it. So I'm really excited for that. And then last, but most certainly not least, House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. Was this really, this was not even, like, this is not a joke when I say that this book specifically is, like, one of my most highly anticipated books releases for this year, and I haven't even read Crescent City. But I've seen so much about it. I haven't seen spoilers. That's the thing. I haven't seen spoilers, which is actually fairly interesting. However, I'm getting it just because it's SJM. Literally, that's it. And also, can we just acknowledge the fact that this book, that Crescent City, the whole series thing, is quite literally just going to be like a mashup between Throne of Glass and ACOTAR with brand new characters in the middle? Because I've seen the videos, I've seen the TikToks of like how Aelin does her own fucking thing in there, and she's just being the chaotic fire-breathing bitch queen that we all know and love. And then Nesta and Rysand are just there too. I don't know what's happening. However, this is making me much more interested to read the books now that I've seen them. Like, it's not even, like, this isn't even funny when I say that now, the only reason I want to read these books now is because I want continuations of some of my favorite characters. Also, I hate Nesta. I'm just gonna say that. I hate Nesta. I dislike Elaine. So I'm just going to see how things play within that, especially since Crescent City is such like is going to be such a different world from both of those. It's more modern than anything, but we're gonna see how that is. Also, Aelin with a gun feels incorrect. However, I'm very excited. I shouldn't be, because Aelin plus firearms does not feel correct. But you know what? It also does. Also, if Aiden's not gonna be there, I wonder what's oh god. I don't know. I'm just ready for the chaos. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want from this book. So House of Flame and Shadow. Yeah. Also, have you seen the cover? Have you seen the cover of this book? I literally lost my whole fucking mind when I saw this cover. I was like, God damn, man. So yeah. Also, the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition thing pre-order also, like, already sold out. I wasn't planning on getting it either, but, like, I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. Though I do wish I could have gotten it signed. I do wish. maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might cancel the pre-order if the Barnes & Noble signed edition comes back in, because that I do want at least one SJM book I have to be signed. That's it. This all I want in life. Okay. Oh God, I need to chill out. Anyways, that brings this video to an end, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. I post weekly on this channel, so don't miss out. And also, if you want to, and also, comment down below what you'd like to see from me. Like books I should move up my TBR, books I should add to my TBR, books I should check out, videos you want to see from me, or just say hi in the comments. It makes me really happy when I see comments from you guys. I always feel so happy and appreciated. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, little Lumas. Bye.